Hello everybody, Infamous Jum here, and back for some more Minecraft action. Today I'm checking out the new 1.1 update, and going to talk for a little bit about the stuff that got added in. First off, I'm in the new world type that you can select when you generate a new world, which is super flat. And as you can see, it is super flat, except for this village, which is kind of weird. You're only 3 blocks above bedrock, so slimes are spawning everywhere here. It's a mess, a slappy sounding mess. Anyway, that's kind of cool. It's very useful for testing redstone stuff or testing builds where you need a large flat area and you don't want to dig it out. So that's handy. It's pretty neat. This would make one hell of a difficult challenge map, because as you can plainly see, there are no trees. There's no trees, which means no sapling, which means the only wood that you're going to get is the wood you tear out of there. Now, obviously, right now I'm playing on creative, so I have all the materials I could ever want. But if I was playing on survival, that would be the only wood I could get. And I would pretty much, once I had exhausted all of the wood planks from that, I would have to go find another village to pillage. Luckily, since you can smelt logs, you could turn some of that into coal, so you would have a light source. Otherwise, there's really no way to get it. Because as far as I can tell, it's pretty much nothing but 3 blocks of dirt all the way down. So yeah, I might do that sometime. Got some pigs here. They just kind of randomly happen in groups. It's very weird. It's very weird. I've seen super flat maps before, but usually maps that somebody made with specific purposes. So it's strange to see it in the regular game. I think it's neat. Another change. Crops no longer get damaged simply by walking on them. So you can walk all over these. You just can't jump on them. If you jump on them, that pretty much does them in. But you can walk on them all day long. So that's cool. Just to make sure, make sure stuff doesn't jump on them like these miserable slimes. Hooray. Another change that has to do with the NPC villages are now in the blacksmithing shops. Which, get out of my way. The blacksmithing shops will now contain chests. Got some apples here and a diamond. And apples will also spawn out of tree leaves. When you chop trees down, the leaves disappear. Sometimes they will drop saplings, and sometimes they'll drop apples. I think the number I read was 1 in 200 leaves. There's a 1 in 200 chance of dropping apples. They also made the recipe for golden apples cheaper. Golden apples used to be an apple and then 9 gold or 8 gold blocks, and a gold block is 9 gold ingots. This is pretty pricey. Now it just takes 8 gold nuggets, and you can turn 1 gold ingot into 9 gold nuggets. So it's cheaper. Now a golden apple, like a regular apple, aside from just giving you some hunger back, will also give you regeneration for a couple seconds. It used to be something you can only find in chests along with apples, so now you can find and craft those. And your tree farm now doubles as an apple orchard, and that's pretty slick. One thing that they changed that I'm really unhappy about, although I can understand why they did it, and I'll adapt, is the ladders. Here, McCheese. Ladders no longer have a collision box. And what that means, if you're not familiar with these kind of terms, collision box is what gives the blocks their solid form. It's what keeps you from walking through this block. And now ladders are much like signs, where the ladder itself doesn't prohibit your movement at all. And that's neat. If you're walking past them, you're not going to get stuck on them, although you will still climb up on them, but you won't get stuck on them. If you use these for mob traps and collection sites, because they'll hold up water, it'll no longer prevent items from falling past them, because sometimes items can get stuck on the top of the ladder. But that brings up the downside. You can no longer stand on top of the ladder. And it's fine in a setup like this, but let's say you want to use the trapdoor. And I like using the trapdoor. So let's say you want to put a trapdoor down, and you want it flush with the ground. Let's say this is all flat, right? middle of your house, you got a trapdoor. So you can't have a block up, and trapdoors always attach to the bottom edge of the block. I can't get up there now because I can no longer jump from the top of the ladder to the top block, and I can't even, jump up the closed trapdoor. It's kind of a trick with trapdoors that you can close it on yourself, and if you jump, see, I can fly in creative mode. If you could jump, you would end up on top of it. That doesn't work now. This also impacts if you've got piston-based designs for a concealed room, and that block would be used by the piston, so obviously you wouldn't have a ladder there. So that kind of sucks. I understand why they did it, and people were complaining about it and asking them to fix the ladders. I thought they were okay before, but I'll live. I'll just have to adjust. I already have plans for how to go about that with the piston doors, how you can still get away with that. And basically it just amounts to, you've got your piston concealed here, and then you would have like a water source block concealed here. And you would, have to have coverings over all this stuff. Anyway, so it always works well in like that corner edge of a building. That's where I would usually put them anyway. So now I just need an extra block clear to put a water source block, and then, let me just build this and show you. Okay, so this is a pretty common setup that I would have. This would be, like the corner of a room. You can put the switch here, piston retracts, opens it up, except now you can't get back out because you can't hit that ladder. Well, you just break this block out here, stick a water source block in there, and it's stopped from flowing down by the ladders. When you get up to the water, you can swim out, close it up. So that works. It's a little trickier, but if you're trying to hide stuff, it's going to be tricky anyway. The only way that's going to work is if you put it on a block above. So obviously that kind of kills having it hidden anywhere. I wish the trapdoors would just sit on the top anyway, but that wouldn't make a difference in this case anyway. So yeah, that kind of bugs me, because I really don't see any reason why the ladders needed to be changed other than for mob traps. So in other words, they basically took something that worked very well for climbing and changed it for purposes that have nothing to do with climbing. So yeah, I mean, that's my take. If you've played this a lot, if you've got some other reasons why the ladder shouldn't have collision boxes, by all means let me know. I haven't found any justifications for it. Sorry. There were already signs. Signs are more expensive to make than ladders. So what? It's wood. You can keep growing wood infinitely. You're never going to run out. It doesn't take that much time to chop down some trees. Just let me climb on the top of the goddamn ladders. Also in creative, you have these mob eggs, spawner eggs, which you can toss down and spawn. I don't need a slime spawner. Spawn pig zombie, squid. That's funny. This is only available in creative mode. But you can get it in single player or on servers if you use give commands or use like a mod like single player commands, which gives you the same kind of command prompts where you can just give yourself stuff. I'm sure you can hack into your inventory with an inventory editor. But normally, plain vanilla game, you're only going to find it in creative. And what you do is you can toss that down, and now I've got a mushroom, which is a cow that has mushrooms growing on it. Get him out of here. There's a cave spider. Oh, he didn't like that. He'll come back for me. Regular cow. Oh, creeper. Pig. Zombie. I don't know why he bursts into flames. Squid. Fly, squid. Fly! Oh, he couldn't fly. Can you swim? There you go, buddy. Oh, that didn't sound good. He's okay. Creeper will take care of him. So yeah, he can spawn that stuff in. Interesting note, if you are using single-player commands or on a server, the command to get this, you can actually modify it to have it spawn all kinds of things, like a prime TNT. Now it's short range, but basically you would just toss it down and this would explode. So you can't throw it like you can chicken eggs. It'll still be pretty funny. You can also spawn boats and minecarts using eggs that you get that way. It is getting really noisy here with all these slime spawning. This would get really annoying really fast. And then what would you ever use the slime balls for if you're playing this in survival? You really wouldn't have any iron ever, so you couldn't make sticky pistons, which is the only use for them. Yeah, well. Also, sheep will regrow wool by eating grass or tall grass, so that is super cool if you want to farm sheep for colored wool, because they will regrow the wool that you dye them. So that is neat. Yeah, there's probably some other stuff. I think there's something about the biome coloring changing and world generation. I don't know. Alright, so I got a... I'm not even going to call this a tree farm. I'm just growing some trees. There's no organization. I went and got some birch trees and some pine trees here to go with the oak trees for a little bit of variety. Can I get some apples out of these? Yeah, I'd probably have to hit like 200 blocks to get anything. Did a little bit of work on this. Let's go down in. Ouch. Wheat farm, so basically the same. Went back through the caves. Oh, did add some stairs in here. Went back through the caves and collected up most of the materials I ran to last time. Didn't really explore much more than that. Started cleaning this up a little bit. Spider probably fell down here. A little waterfall. You know, this is flowing out from the beach up there. Yeah, still needs to be cleaned up. You know, I'm just trying something out. A little tree, and you know, lowered all of these down a block because I think they look a little cleaner. I want your opinion on this because I threw some sand in here to see how this looked. And then I got dirt on this side. I am not sure. See, it looks pretty good. Kind of flows with the lighter colors of this, but I think the dirt gives a little more contrast. But it also looks like dirt, so not quite sure. Just dump some of this stuff. Sword's about broken. Got a fair amount of iron out in the dig. I didn't find any gold or more diamond or anything like that. Anything exciting. But that's fine. I've got plenty of time for that. I'm going to go ahead and switch to this. So I'll give myself another pick. Trying to conserve my resources and repair the items a little bit more frequently, if I remember. So I still need a better way to get in and out of this place. Probably build some sort of structure above ground to serve as the entryway. But right now I have a specific mission in mind, and that is I want some pumpkins, because torches are alright, but I prefer a little bit more classy lighting system. And jack-o'-lanterns fit that bill for me. So I'm just going to run in this direction and see if I can find some pumpkins. Now I don't have a compass, but I do have a map, which I think is better than a compass. I also don't have a clock. Couldn't find enough gold down there. I'll have to do a bit more digging. But I imagine I am probably going to be walking for a while. So keeping my eye out for creepers, like that one right there. Sheep and other animals, because eventually I'm going to bring them back and start some kind of farm with them. Yes. You don't want none of this. Let's dance. No. Whew. Couldn't quite get that dash off. I was a little worried there. Alright. Well, swampland. Do see some pumpkins in swampland, so let's go check that out. There's more forest back here. Just a lot of tall grass. Lots of chickens. Lots of chickens. Chickens used to be a pretty easy resource to gather up and auto cook, because the eggs had a 1 in 8 chance when thrown of dropping a fully grown chicken. But now they just drop baby chickens or chicks or whatever you want to call them, and you can't cook those into chicken, so they're not really any more efficient than anything else. Except for the fact that breeding is pretty much free, because if you just leave them floating, they will keep hatching eggs forever. Don't cost you any wool whatsoever. Well, I got some cows out here. Wool, wheat, squid. Not seeing any pumpkins. Huh. Well, I'm gonna keep walking for a while, and I'll just fast forward this, speed this time up a little bit. Let's check the old map. Yeah. Just now. Quit. Doesn't appear to be trying. Alright. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. This is the new color variation going from the swampland to the forest area. It's pretty nice. Smoother. Hey, an apple! An apple. There. I'll take it. Hey, pumpkins! Alright. There's some sheep. I got a gray one here. Oh yeah, plenty of sheep, and they've been eating grass. You just eat grass for no reason at all. Let's get some wool while we're out here. Oh, it's fine. It's cool. You'll grow it back. Right? Just grow it all back. Oh, we got a nice lava pool here. Very nice. Whoa, hey. Wow, that was quick. Yay, pumpkins. If you're playing along, these pumpkins can be found at X179 and Z444, in case you're curious. Also, one of the previous updates is that pumpkins break faster with axes. Ooh, it's a healthy bunch. Gonna break this tree out here and see if I can get some apples. How much daylight we're working with here? Where is the sun? it is going down. Well, I'm not too far from home. Got that lava spot there. Not seeing any apples. Let's poke around for a bit. Well, I was hoping for apples, but this is, oddly colored. This is alright. What broke out here? Oh, you know, probably burned a tree down from this lava here, I'm guessing. Get some more wool while I'm out here. Shear all the sheep. I will remember this location. Oh my god! Where did you come from? You get away from my sheep! No, you get out of here with that! Where the hell did he come from? You just waiting out here all night? Oh! Look at that. Got me so shaken I'm beating sheep here. Looks like there's some caves back there. But it's getting dark. I'll have to come back for that later. Oh, it's the sheep. It is really going to mess me up. If I start farming these guys... And, oh god! Oh no! It's alright. I got the wool. It's... Ah! No! Apple! No! Oh, this is bad news. I did get an apple. Yeah, folks, this is what happens when you have trees close to lava pits. They will catch on fire, and if you're not careful, you'll get a whole forest fire on your hands, and you don't really want that. Well, I think I'm heading in the right direction here. I hope. And, yeah, I'm gonna run home before something shows up to murder me. Like this creeper. No time for you, buddy. Is he following? Oh, okay, I lost him. Oh, God. They're everywhere. Run for it. Oh, two of them. Get away! Alright, I think I'm safe. Oh, he's up there. Just waiting. Yeah, so I was taking stock of my inventory, and I completely forgot that before I stopped playing the last time, I had made myself a set of metal armor. Iron armor. So, yeah, now I am protected. Somewhat. I heard they reduced the protection from armor, but I think that was only diamond armor that really got affected by that. it was kind of overpowered anyway, so that's fine. Look at this, one arrow. That's just sad. I need to kill some chickens and get some feathers, or start doing something with those skeleton spawners. Starting to get a buildup of projects here. Too many. I'm ducked out, and I think I'm going to head back down into those caves, since I really didn't have to go very far to find those pumpkins. I could wander around and explore some more out there, but I really want to find some more materials, and maybe I'll get lucky and run into a couple slime down there. You never know, otherwise I'm going to have to go to that slime spawn locator and track down where the slimes are. And then I'm just going to build some stuff. I got a list of projects going right now that I would like to start. Some of them I'm waiting for more materials, like the sticky pistons would make some of the things I want to build easier, or they just aren't really feasible without the sticky pistons. So I might hold off on those. One thing I really would like to build is some kind of structure up top to give me access to this more than that goofy water entrance. And I'll probably do something different with that. I'll just kind of expand this out, maybe clean up some of the caves and make them more of make this structure flow more, maybe spread some stuff out a bit more. I don't have to be such a tightly packed crazy hermit here. I have this whole expansive world with which to do my hermiting, so I can expand out a little bit. I would like to make a more organized tree farm up top or underground, either way. Underground's a little bit better because you can limit the height of your trees by limiting the ceiling without having to build some kind of weird rooftop, but we'll see what I do with that. I also really need to build some kind of storage area because I'm starting to get quite a buildup of junk here, and I just really don't like just tossing random chests everywhere. I like to have a central repository, and then I can get crazy and organize stuff, so that I have a chest for my cobblestone and a chest for my dirt, and just really super OCD the hell out of this game. So yeah, probably gonna work on some of that. But for now, let's get back down into those caves. Really handy way to get down here, just kind of drop myself in some water. Still some zombies around.